akitiyan bàbá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin ọmọ kóòtù òjire àwọn Fúlàní tó ń bẹ nínú igbó wa kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi àwọn fídíò ń bẹ tí ẹ máa rí láti fi ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí a ti ń sọbọ̀ látẹ̀ẹ̀kan ẹ jájọ kọ́kọ́ wo eléyìí ní pápápá ẹ jájọ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ fídíò ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi tí ẹ máa wò lónìí ẹ já sáré gbélé yẹ̀wò
Seventh of April, there is war in every two states before they carried out an attack on Christmas Eve and killed 140 persons. There was, an information. There was in data. Some persons even posted it on social media, on Facebook, that they are coming to attack the community, and they did. Now, my attention has been drawn about the declaration of war on the 7th of April. That is next week, Friday, that they are going to declare war to attack all the whole Christians in the north. Now, this picture you are seeing on Facebook, now, this is what it reads. We are inviting all Muslims. 7th of April, there is war in every church in northern Nigeria. We are inviting all Muslims. 7th of April, there is war in every church in northern Nigeria. Now, why is this person calling for war against the Christians in the north? Okay? Follow me in this video step by step so that you will understand every details I am going to give you. Now, who is this person? I will not go more into his identity. You have seen the picture. You can go to Facebook and check it by yourself. So this video is not all about personal, individual, but it's all about security. Okay. Now, let us understand the reason why this person know that one of your Muslim brother, the person you are seeing on the screen right now, is one of the people. Okay, however, I will not put it on the screen for security purpose. Okay, but I have one of the pictures of people who carried out the attack. If police want it, I can give it to police. The picture, they took the picture, and one of them, according to the picture, is a Muslim. So what are you trying to tell us, that it is a Christian or Muslim war? People are trying to turn it into a religious war, but it is a warning. This was how the Plateau
we must understand
happened. Okay, now this account is Arewa Republic. This Arewa Republic, I don't know who is handling it, but this Facebook account has ability to appeal to wider audience, so people follow it, and it's an account of self-determination of Arewa Republic. Now, this is what they posted, according to the translation. Blood is thicker than water. There were 24 Hausas Muslims eager to return for Sanda to their homes, to their families, to their mothers, daughters, and wives. But their lives were cut short by the Igbo settlers in Uromi. That caught my attention. By the Igbo settlers of Uromi. I am not a security expert, but we must talk reality out of issues. From my little knowledge about security, all these things are, the little smoke of the fire that is burning. There is war already. Okay? There is war already. Now, people that died, every soul matters a lot. As I said, I don't support crime. I don't support mob action. I don't support anything evil. Okay? I hate evil. That is why I am taking interest on security of lives and property. Everything about insecurity, I report it. Okay? Now, when you look at this write-up, what has this to do with Igbos? What has this to do with Igbos? And I learned that among the people who carried out this thing is an Hausa man. Whether it's, it is difficult to differentiate between Hausa, Fundani, whether it's calorie, but from the northern extraction. Okay? Because time will come, people must know the truth. Now, you see, in the month of Ramadan, in hunger and thirst, the heartless murderers did not pity them. They dragged them through the streets of Uromi, beating them with logs of wood. We saw the video, okay? We saw the video. But what has the Uromi matter has to do with Igbos? Uromi is Edo State. The Uromis are not even Igbo. For example, it happened in Agbo. Maybe you could say Agbo is an Igbo speaking, that is in Delta State, Delta North. But Uromi is far in Edo State. So calling Uromi people, Igbos, is a kind of something that doesn't make sense. Meaning, you people have been looking for opportunity to fight Igbos. That is what it just means, okay? Now, this is what they also call in this Arewa Republic. We are going back home. We deserve freedom and dignity. Arewa Republic now. That is lovable. Everybody have right for self-determination. Everybody have the right for self-determination. You can agitate and negotiate for Arewa Republic. Everybody will love it. The Oduduwa Republic can negotiate and agitate for their own. The Biafrans, everybody, every ethnic group has the right to agitate. Nobody is against that. And the purpose they did it is because of what is happening. That is why this is coming out. Now, this is another one. Say to divide Nigeria is a tax that must be done. We cannot continue like this. Arewa Republic now. Before people begin to talk about the division of Nigeria, I really want to let people to know that 90% of Nigeria at this moment wants Nigeria to divide. Nobody wants to remain in this shenanigan. It doesn't make sense. We were not created to be enemies, but we were not created to be in one country. That is the truth. Because I can see myself going to Dubai, going to Qatar, going to Saudi Arabia, enjoying holidays there, go to everywhere and come back.
Good morning, my fellow Nigerians.
I can see myself going there to tour the sands in the north deserts like they do in Dubai and come back. But, the amalgamation of Nigeria has done evil to this entity called Nigeria, but people are yet to understand it. We were never meant to remain in one country, but we were not created to be enemies. People should get this fact correct. Okay? We were created differently, different ideology, different set of education. You see, Boko Haram has been fighting tirelessly because they are talking about, Western education is the same. We don't have one faculty. People should understand this. This has nothing to do with bigotry. I love people from Qatar. By the way, one of my friends is from Saudi Arabia, born and brought up in Saudi Arabia, from Saudi Arabia there. He talks English very well. We discuss. We talk about issues that affect, inter-religion, social culture. We discuss. That is how things are supposed to be. But if you can join Iran and America, that day the world war will start. Both of them can be in one country. But if both of them can come down to their senses, they can have mutual relations. That is how life is supposed to be. But with all these things, the reason why I'm drawing the attention of people to this is because the threats that people are talking about, whether you like it or not, is real. Okay? So that was what happened in Plateau State and different part of Plateau. People were just saying, just forget about it. But what happened? Why that was happening, they gave the security agencies 33 distress call and they did not respond. So it was a plan, they colluded with them. And not only that, I still want to let people know that despite all souls are very important. The rate at which this is going viral is alarming. Now, every soul is important. Nobody deserves to die. But people are dying in Nigeria every day. People are dying in Nigeria every day, of which people are not supposed to die. But we should treat everybody equal. Nobody came out to say we are going to burn the whole mosque in the south because Deborah was killed. We didn't say we are going to do this because it's not important. We were not created to be enemies. But we were never meant to be in one country. So we can't say because, Deborah was killed, she was born and died, so every mosque in the south, let us go and burn it. That is barbaric. It has no place. Okay? So, but people who are calling for war, nobody is afraid of war any longer. Nobody is afraid of war any longer. This is 2025. Okay? War has gone spiritual. War has gone technological. And war has gone beyond what people think or reason. So nobody's afraid of war, but it's not important. Okay? It's not important. I do not blame people who are now calling for war, who are calling for different kind of things. I blame the system. I blame Britain, who amalgamated Nigeria. They fully know that this can't work up to today. But Britain gave an exact date where people should come together to discuss whether Nigeria should be one or not. That is after 100 years. Consult your lawyer, ask him about this. But people are too blind to understand the reality we are passing through. Now, let me tell you, when are we going to stop living in falsehood? We have been living in falsehood for long. Every day of our life, we are living in falsehood. It has to stop. Yeah, I said so. We are living in falsehood. It has to stop. Tinubu knows that Nigeria is not going to work. When they chased him out of Nigeria, when he was a senator, after Abionda's election, he made one statement, and I quote him: "One Nigeria can never work." I don't believe in one Nigeria. That was the exact statement Tinubu made. But today is your president. We are living in falsehood. You and I know that this country will never work. You and I know. Since I was born till today, I have been seeing retrogression, not progression in Nigeria. Every day, even while I was growing up, every day we are kneeling down praying. If you are a Catholic and you were born and brought up, those 90s Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria, they brought a prayer. We are praying prayer for Nigeria in distress, all powerful, never living God, we do, and always to give you thanks, blah, 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 blah. We pray God should protect Nigeria from chaos, anarchy, and doom, blah, 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 blah. The more you pray, the more the doom comes. We are living in the doom days. The more you pray, the more the doom comes. So, here we are today. It's not a matter of prayer. It's a matter of common sense. Everybody must come to their senses. The politicians will come to their senses. That's your evil agenda. Your power, power is, you can't see when you have power. It is very hard for you to see. Someone like Wike, the supreme leader of Nigerian judiciary, that is whom he is. You can't have case in court with Wike and you will win him. Look at how he's using the judiciary to throw PDP off balance, to throw Rivers State into chaos. Look at what is just going on. We don't have any country at all. People will die, nobody will talk. And thank you, people have seen the result of silence. Silence is dangerous. Silence is dangerous. Governor will not talk, local government chairman will not talk, the president will not talk. This is where it is. People have resolved to self-help because no help. Police can't, military can't, DSS can't, nobody. Nobody's doing anything at all. So people die in the villages, their life doesn't matter, and you think the villagers will continue. See, let me tell you, the worst is happening in Nigeria already. The Fulani terrorists are killing, they are kidnapping. What is the crime of the villagers? What is the crime of people from the Middle Belt, from the South, even people from the North as well, who are victims of all these things? What is their crime? Because they were born and brought up from Nigeria. Nigeria kills dream. Nigeria kills destiny. Nigeria have destroyed more life than the people he made. The people who benefited from Nigeria benefited through fraud, like Dangote Elumelu them. Dangote confessed during IBB birthday that IBB made them, gave them oil blocks, gave them bank licenses, and they gave him only 1 million naira. They said that openly. This is a complete fraud. We are living in falsehood. No country will progress like this. When a foundation is destroyed, if you like, build a foundation for your bathing room just to construct a public bathroom and start building a skyscraper on top of that foundation. People are dreaming progress. People are dreaming that Nigeria should be great. But on what foundation? On what foundation? On what foundation do you want Nigeria to be great? Building a skyscraper on a toilet foundation? You are kidding me. You people are jokers. You people are jokers. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to collapse. It's not going to work. It's going to collapse. No matter the amount of repair you put on it, when it collapses, everybody inside will die. Few will survive it. So the best thing you need to do, everybody will come down from the upstairs and get it destroyed. People who want to go and buy a house, another place you want to buy. People who want to go anywhere they want to go. You are free to go. So what I'm trying to say is that I repeat this. I don't have water in my mouth. We were not created to be enemies, but we were never meant to be in one country.
Ƙasar nan ta rabu, a raba ta kawai. Wallahi, a ra'ayina da masu ra'ayi irin nawa ƙasar nan ta rabu.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ ti gbọ́ yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ ti gbọ́ yìí. Now, mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Uromi àbí Uromi yeah. So òun ló trigger gbogbo ogun tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Fúlàní àwọn ló sọ pé àwọn làwọn ní Nàìjíríà kì í ṣe àwa. Ṣé ń gbọ́rọ̀ mi? Ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ rí in tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣeré. On the 7th next month wọ́n ní wọ́n máa dá ogun lẹ̀ bí wọ́n máa dá Fúlàní ò dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó má múṣẹ. Ó la ṣe sọ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ wà lókè ọya pé kẹ́ máa bọ̀ wá sílé torí pé àwa náà ká lè jọ wá fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká jọ pariwo pé a ò fẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́ because ẹ tún gbọ́ nǹkan tí ọmọ àlè tún sọ. Fúlàní leléyìí ó jáde ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ.
What we must understand is the Fulanis.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí Fúlàní sọ.
Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. So, I have seen a lot of people complaining that justice for Deborah, justice for Deborah. So, if you haven't forgotten the Southerners, Deborah was not killed just for no reason. Deborah was killed because she abused the whole.
Ó lọ sọ ọ̀dọ̀ tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Deborah ló kọ́kọ́ fi wọlé. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. So, I have seen a lot of people complaining that justice for Deborah, justice for Deborah. So, if you haven't forgotten the Southerners, Deborah was not killed just for no reason. Deborah was killed because she abused the holy prophet, our beloved prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Have you ever seen any northerner abusing Jesus? No. There is no any northerner that have abused Jesus. No, it has never happened. But those stupid Christians among you, the stupid among you, the dumbest among you abuse the holy prophet, and you think that we will keep quiet and see. That is the law. Anybody that abuses our prophet, he or she will be killed. Because don't forget.
Ara ṣẹ̀ríà tí Ṣèyí Mákindé tó gbé wọlé Yorùbá lẹ̀ ń wò yẹn o. Ṣẹ̀ríà tó fẹ́ gbé wọlé Yorùbá lẹ̀ ń wò yẹn o. Anybody tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí Ọlọ́run wọn pípa ni wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ pa. Ṣẹ̀ríà ti wà ní ilẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ o. Ṣèyí Mákindé kọ́kọ́ yarí ṣùgbọ́n ńgbà tó yá ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ó dàbí ẹni tí wọ́n gbé wọnú yàrá tí wọ́n lù lálùbami tí wọ́n á sọ pé n tá à ń fẹ́ gan ni kó sọ síta àbẹ̀ni tí wọ́n gbowó fún. Àwọn olóṣèlú ìgbàbọ̀dè fún wa tọ́po. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ẹnikẹ́ni Deborah wọ́n pa torí pé ó bú Ọlọ́run wọn. Ṣẹ̀ríà nìyẹn nílẹ̀ náà tí ó òfin ṣẹ̀ríà nìyẹn o. Lára ilẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yẹn ọmọ Fúlàní ló sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Now ẹja máa gbọ́ lọ o. Ẹja máa gbọ́ lọ.
Abuse Jesus. No, it has never happened. But those stupid Christians among you, the stupid among you, the dumbest among you abuse the holy prophet, and you think that we will keep quiet and see. That is the law. Anybody that abuses our prophet, he or she will be killed. Because don't forget. Go and find the meaning. We have never abused Jesus, and we will never. Because let me tell you something that you don't know. In Islam, that is our religion. If you abuse Jesus, you are no more a Muslim. That is Prophet Isa alayhi salam. As we know him, not Jesus, but his name is Prophet Isa. Number one, the only difference between we and you people are we only believe that Jesus is a prophet, is a messenger sent from Allah, that is the God, the creator of all creators. You consider a human being as a God. Imagine. He is a prophet and a messenger. Don't forget that. Let me tell you something. If these actions are not taken against these 16 northerners that are killed in Edo, anything that follows to your people here in the north you are the people that cause it. Mr. President Bola Tinubu, this is a message direct to you. And His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Mr. Monday, this is also a message directly to you. You know, you have many of your people in the north, more especially Borno State, Kano State, Jos, Kaduna, Jigawa, not Jigawa, but I think around Adamawa people. So there are many Christians here. We won't consider whether you are from Edo, whether if you are from Cote d'Ivoire. Definitely, if you are a Southerner, the thing that will follow are caused by you people. That is you and President Tinubu. Mr. Monday, actions must be taken within these 48 hours. Because we will do this thing when it is very harsh, because we won't allow our heart to have patience. Let it be the last warning. 48 hours is enough. 48 hours is enough.
Okay.
Time is not against you. Time is against us. Mr. President, we only have few minutes. Few minutes, not even hours, minutes. Fetch out those people that this saw. Because if actions are not taken, you have the people here, then we will do same to them. Thank you.
Unfortunately, I saw comment to say DSS, police, pick this one. We don't get it. First and foremost, this marriage of North and South Protectorate of Nigeria wasn't necessary in the first place. It's an abusive, toxic marriage. There is no reason why any form of alignment would have been done. Whatever was done in 1940 called amalgamation, these guys have no reason aligning with us. You see the way they think. And guess what? Consistently for over 15 years of this nation's existence, in the last 15 years, let's not go too much. At least from 2010 up until today, the numbers of Christians, the numbers of Southerners that have died in this country, they are accountable. As I talk to you, it is now a record that the place in the world where more Christians have been killed is Nigeria. Yet, no Christian has done a video like this. We've asked our religious leaders, our general overseers and pastors, the Papa Deboye, the Bishop did speak a few times. It was heavy at some point, but of course, pressure on him. Apostle Suleiman, Issa El Buba, all of these guys continually spoke at some point, but DSS started to put pressure on them, and somehow, for national peace sake, they began to reduce their voices so that it doesn't spring a religious war. No Nigerian Christian has ever done a video to threaten the peace of this country.
Carry on.
Because Christians
Now, the
country. Now the problem is arresting these guys, not the problem. Is this not an ideology that an average Muslim person carry around? It is. As I talk to you, these guys are not thinking. Now they are not bothered that 16 persons were released, and then police and the government is doing everything possible to ensure that justice is served. They are seeing that it is a religious war that must be done. And guess what? Whether you arrest this guy or not, it will not stop them from reacting. It will not stop them from doing what they want to do. In fact, it is that it has not gotten into the news. As I talk to you, there is no way one or two reactions will not have happened in very obscure, crude, village environment. Because of course, on a daily basis, these guys go unprovoked into communities where they have predominant Christians and they finish everybody there. So this one is threatening the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. While we begin to seek for solutions to some of these crises, we are going to sit down to ask ourselves, should we still continue this marriage? Because this one is a testament that we are going nowhere. That's why these guys are, okay, this one sound very educated, as you can hear. So even the one, when we complain that these guys are not being educated, even the ones that are educated, they are educated for reasons like this. This one now will grow tomorrow. As he is now, there are some scholars that are going to like him and say, I like this thought. They will hide him. They may release another idiot from somewhere to be arrested and say he's the one. Or put him and do a public charade and arrest him and then tomorrow they release him. This one now is going to be sent into certain ministries. He will get in politics and become a senator, become a governor, because this ideology must be put.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ̀yin ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè, ṣé àwọn fídíò tí mò ń fún yín yìí ẹ mọ̀ pé kí làrólé ń ṣe yìí ohun tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni mò ń já yín sí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni mò ń já yín sí kẹ́yìn bá lè mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa gbáradì ṣé mọ̀ pé mo sọ fún yín pé mi dédé ń jáde ṣùgbọ́n tí n bá jáde ó ní tó gbé mi jáde ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ogun ti débodè sẹ́ mo lélẹ̀ tó ṣe mí láàánú ni pé àwọn aráabí ti yí wa po ṣùgbọ́n àwa náà ò ní gbà ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá mi olóyè ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ni olóhùn sọ kọ́ má pa òun ṣùgbọ́n kó tó di pé wọ́n lè róhun pa olóhùn náà ta gbogbo ìpẹ́pẹ́ ara òun ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi àti ẹ̀wà ní kú ikú kíkù kan bí kò ṣe yíyè lélẹ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí ọmọ Yorùbá mo rọ̀ yín ẹ̀bẹ̀ mo wá bẹ̀ yín lónìí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ lókè ọya àwọn tó pa ní Ìròmì láti ọjọ́ tí àwọn ará Ìròmì tí wọ́n ti ń pariwo sí ìjọba tí wọ́n ti ń ké pé àwọn Fúlàní ò jẹ́ ń roko wọn ò jọ ń rodò wọ́n pa wọ́n nínú oko wọ́n ṣe gbá ǹjẹ́ ẹ rí kí ìjọba pèsè ààbò fún wọn kọra ìjọba tó wà ní Ìròmì gan fúnra wọn ǹjẹ́ ẹ rí kí ìjọba pèsè ààbò now elégbò wá jẹ ṣiṣi báyìí ariwo ta because nígbà tó mọ àwọn gáìsì yẹn wọ́n fi mọ́tò Dangote náà fi ń kó wọn as usual bó ṣe máa ń fi ń kó wọn ni wọ́n tún fi ń kó wọn lọ sí bùbá wọn kó tó di pé àkàrà wọn tú sépo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi inú bí àwọn ènìyàn torí àwọn ènìyàn wọn tí wọ́n ti sọnù wọ́n dáná sun àwọn aráabí náà sì àwọn Fúlàní tí wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n fẹ́ dogun lẹ̀ wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa àwọn èèyàn ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ wo eléyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n wọlé wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn ẹ wo eléyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Ákúrẹ́ láìpẹ́ yìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi now àti ìgbélé tó tún fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ńgbà tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní north àwọn ti Ìròmì wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ káàkiri bẹ́yẹn ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ogun ti dẹ́sẹ̀ ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá mi Mákọ̀jú Ọlá sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé eléyìí ò dìgbà tá a ṣe ń dúró de mẹ́gàrálì pé everybody gbọ́dọ̀ jáde báyìí láti make sure pé òun defend ilẹ̀ bàbá òun wọ́n tún gbé ṣàríà wọlé gbogbo nǹkan ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi gbalẹ̀ wa ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbà o Ṣèyí Mákindé ó fẹ́ gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ àbúká sọ pé ó ti gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ fún wa wọ́n náà máa bẹ̀ wọ́n ló ti wà lọ́yọ̀ọ́ èmi ti ẹ̀ jẹ́rìí àwọn ará Èkìtì wọn ò lè jẹ́ gbà láyé Èkìtì a lè gbà mo dẹ̀ jẹ́rìí àwọn ará Àkúrẹ́ náà a ní gbàgbàkúgbà yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni Sultan Sokoto ṣe ń sọ wípé òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní o pé gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá òun ni ṣẹ̀ríà lọ máa wà ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé Sultan Sokoto náà ló sọ pé òun ló lórí ọba pátápátá ní Nàìjíríà òun ó lè pàṣẹ fọ́ọ̀ni of Ilé-Ifẹ̀ ó lóun lè pàṣẹ fọ́bọ ọba Ọ̀yọ́ ṣèbí ẹ rántí nígbà kan tí olóyè ọmọ Adéyẹmọ dá lóhùn pé irọ́ kò sí tó jọ àṣẹ tiẹ̀ ò lè dé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá Ṣèyí Mákindé ní òfin tó ń bẹ nínú constitution wọn ni wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀lé ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi ẹ jẹ́ á múra o ta ló lòfin ta ló ní constitution gangan ta ló ṣe é Fúlàní ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi mo tún máa fún yín ní fídíò kan tẹ́ tún máa wò ọ̀rọ̀ tí arákùnrin yìí sọ ń bẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé irọ́ ló fi pa ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ fi sí abẹ́ comment section tó bá dẹ̀ pé òótọ́ lárákùnrin yìí sọ ẹ sọ sí abẹ́ comment section ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi mo kí yín o ẹ jẹ́ á múra o ẹ jẹ́ á gbáradì ẹ jẹ́ á gbáradì ẹ jẹ́ á gbáradì gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tí ẹ̀ ń bẹ ní ilẹ̀ Haúsá ẹ máa bọ̀ nílé o gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tí ẹ̀ ń bẹ ní ilẹ̀ Ìgbò ẹ máa bọ̀ nílé o àkókò ogun tá a ti ń pariwo kò sígbà tí ò ní ṣẹ́yọ kò sígbà tí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní bá àwọn ará Abí jagun kò sígbà táwọn ará Abí ò ní bá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá jagun nítorí pé wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ńkà ilẹ̀ wa fún àjẹ́ndà Usman Dan Fodio tó ti là kalẹ̀ fún wọn ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ jẹ́ á múra o àwọn ará nọ́ọ̀tì àwọn Haúsá wọn ò múra wọn ò dẹ̀ fúnra òun ni wọ́n fi tètè gba ilẹ̀ wọn kíákíá o kó tó di pé wọ́n fúnra báyà wá iná la tún là wọ́n lójú torí the same thing tó gbé lọ sọ́hún náà tún fẹ́ gbé wá sí ilẹ̀ wa òun la fi ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ òun la fi ń yarí òun la fi ń sọ pé kò sí tó jọ àwọn náà ti ń mọ bó ṣe ń lọ báyìí Arẹwà kì í ṣe àwọn Fúlàní ló ń pè fún o, Haúsá ló ní Àrẹwà o, àwọn ni wọ́n ń pè fún, kì í ṣe Fúlàní. Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, mo bẹ̀ yín, mo rọ̀ yín, ẹ jẹ́ á dìde gírí kó má bàa fi ilẹ̀ wa pàtàn, kí wọ́n má bàa fi ilẹ̀ wa pàtàn. Ìbẹ́ ti ráwọn olóṣèlú, ṣebẹ́ ti rí wọn, ohun tí Fúlàní, constitution tí Fúlàní kọ́ọ́lẹ̀, òun ni wọ́n tẹ̀lé. Sharia law ní ilẹ̀ wa, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣírí sí, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀, ẹni bá sọ pé kò ní dáa fún Muhammed báyìí, wọ́n á wà lọ, wọ́n á pa. Eléégún bá ń gbé eégún ẹ̀ báyìí, wọ́n á mọ̀ bí ìdílé eléégún yẹn ṣe máa parun, wọ́n á lọ jẹbẹ̀rún. At least tó bá pa gbogbo wọn nílé yẹn, ta ló tún fẹ́ gbé eégún jáde? Bí wọ́n ṣe máa finish everybody nìyẹn o. Mo sọ fún yín, ìwọ tó yẹ pé olóró ni ẹ, wọ́n á lọ lé ẹ, wọ́n á jẹ gbogbo orò àtòrò àtiwọ́, wọ́n á jẹ ẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣé ìgbà tó bá pa gbogbo ẹbí ẹ, ta lẹni tó tún fẹ́ gbòrò jáde? Ìwọ tó yẹ pé Ògún lẹ̀ ń bọ́nú lé yín, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bọ̀ Ògún yẹn tí wọ́n ṣọ́ yín lọ́tọ́ lọ pa gbogbo yín mọ́lẹ̀, tí wọ́n waste yín dànù. Ta lọmọ tó tún fẹ́ gbójúgbóyà pé ò fẹ́ gbógun jáde ńgbà tẹ́ tún padà gbọ́, àbí wọ́n tún gbé jáde gan, wọ́n tún publish ẹ̀ jáde pé anybody tá bá tún rí tó bá tún ṣògùn bá ṣe máa ṣe fún yín nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ̀rù ò ní bà, ẹ̀rù ò ní bọ ọmọ náà pé irá o, òun ò tí ì fẹ́ kú? Bí wọ́n ṣe máa finish everybody nìyẹn o. So bẹ̀tì lásìkò yìí tí gbogbo wa bá jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀, tá a bá jọ fi ohùn ṣọ̀kan, tí gbogbo wa jọ dìde lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà, tá a jọ dìde lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà sí àwọn ará bí, torí pé wọ́n ní àgbájọwọ́ òun la fi sọ̀yà o, àjòjì ọwọ́ kò gbẹ́rù lórí o. Tó o bá dúró nídúró pé ìwọ nìkan fẹ́ dá defend ara ẹ, o ṣera ẹ ní o. Àbí tó o bá dúró pé ṣẹ̀ríà ò lè wọlé, ṣẹ̀ríà ò lè wọlé, ohun tó lè mú kí Ṣèyí Mákindé sọ̀rọ̀ jáde lẹ́nu pé òfin Nàìjíríà ni, òun náà ni Ayédatiwa máa sọ o, òun ni gọ́vnà Èkìtì náà máa sọ o. Àwa yìí là ní gbà fún wọn o, torí àwa la fi wọ́n síbẹ̀, kì í ṣe constitution o, àwa la dìbò yàn wọ́n. So fún díẹ̀ yìí, ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, ẹ jẹ́ á dìde sọ̀rọ̀ ara wa o. Odò ń gbárèrè ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ o, ìjọ̀gbọ̀n lọ́tún wàhálà ló sì ní o. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé àsìkò Tinubu yóò san everybody o, àwọn olóṣèlú àwọn ara wọn, olówó ara wọn tọ́jọ́ mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ló ń san o. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wo àsìkò ẹ̀ yìí, ẹ rí pé ó terrible gidi gan. Tí àsìkò ẹ̀ yìí tún worst jùgbà ti Buhari lọ o, ó worst gan. Àsìkò ẹ̀ báyìí náà fẹ́ gbalẹ̀ Yorùbá finally, tó fẹ́ fún wa ní, tó fẹ́ everybody ní final, wọ́n fẹ́ bá everybody gba final, torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé olówó wà ńbẹ̀, wọ́n kú fẹ́ gba final lásìkò yìí. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ má jẹ́ àgbà o, ẹ já dìde, ẹ já tún gbọ́ nǹkan tí arákùnrin sọ nínú fídíò yìí.
What we must understand is the Fulanis are intentional in their conquest. They can never be mistaken for it. And I'll give you a proof. The Fulanis are intentionally with Islam, jihadism, conquest, conquering people, taking people's land. They are not shying from it. El-Rufai, Bashir El-Rufai, the son of Nasir El-Rufai, who we can as well say he is Malam El-Rufai spokesperson, came out and said that any man that dares challenge a Fulani man will be unalived.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ará bí, àwọn ló ní Nàìjíríà o, gbogbo nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe àṣegbé ni. So àwa la gbọ́dọ̀ dìde lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ̀ pera yín pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà wà fún yín o, Fúlàní ló ní Nàìjíríà. Ó ti yé?
What you must understand is the Fulanis are intentional in their conquest. They can never be mistaken for it. And I'll give you a proof. The Fulanis are intentionally with Islam, jihadism, conquest, conquering people, taking people's land. They are not shying from it. El-Rufai, Bashir El-Rufai, the son of Nasir El-Rufai, who we can as well say he is Malam El-Rufai spokesperson, came out and said that any man that dares challenge a Fulani man will be unalived. He said this and he mentioned a specific region in this country. He said Southern Kaduna will be wiped out because they continue to kill to unalive Fulani elders.
And he was not called for questioning.
I have told you that these people are intentional. And they became intentional the very first day Usman Danfodio stepped his foot into Nigeria. In 1804, he told them, he gave them a marching order. He said, listen, Nigeria is your estate. So therefore, you must take power. When the British were about to go, the British saw the intentionality of the Fulanis. He said, listen, guys, you have to occupy the Nigerian military, you have to occupy the Nigerian Air Force, you have to occupy the Nigerian police force. Because we know that you people are intentional about power. Have you checked the records? Before you count one Yoruba man, you don't count 10 Fulani man. Before you count one Igbo man, you don't count 30 Fulani man. So when 30 elders who are uneducated on a large scale, but wielding an AK-47, tell me what your pen wants to do.
And you want to
don't buy you finish before you go talk, say you be educated man. The Nigeria contraption has been tailored, fashioned, okay, to benefit these people. And that is why a man has just been sentenced to death. You know his offense? A Fulani man with a cattle invaded his farm. He saw the man, he said, "Hey, what did you do for there? You didn't chop my corn." He started fighting the guy. Then the Fulani man brought out a cutlass. As he wanted to cut the guy's head, the guy dodged it, collected the cutlass in self-defense, unalive the Fulani man. All of this was well taped and recorded. The Nigerian judiciary system said that that guy should not have defended himself. That if at all, he should have run away, allowed those cattle to eat the corn. When you ask me questions like this, it only shows that you, as a follower of Biafra, should never relax. You should understand that when you begin to challenge the Fulani hegemony, there's only one fate that awaits you. Total annihilation. The Southern Kaduna people know what they saw in the last 8 years of Nasir El-Rufai and Muhammad Buhari. They know what they felt and what they got in Middle Belt. The Benue and the Plateau people, the Lantang, the Bokos, all of them, they ran. Fulani men were now renaming their villages. Villages that were bearing Christ is the Lord. They changed it to Uthman. They changed it to Muslims' names. And the Nigeria as a republic is helpless. You asked me a question. You said, is Bashir El-Rufai, has he been apprehended? Who won't touch him? Say na the Fulani brother where the police won't go arrest him. Or say na the Tinubu where be say na Fulani man put him into position. One say, oh, yeah, go and arrest him. We have to be clear. Nigeria belongs to the Fulanis, for the Fulanis and by the Fulanis. When the Fulani man does one and goes away with it, don't try, you a Yoruba man or an Igbo man, don't try and do half. In this same country, they tell you that a repentant bandit, Lakurawa, ISWAP, has higher chances to become the president.
Which is a Fulani terror group.
You know. It is now their trade in stock. Nobody follow them drag them. As nobody they follow people and drag spare parts. Right now, banditry kidnapping is for the Fulanis. In the last 10 years, one of the most lucrative sector in this country is being run by the Fulani elders, which is what? Kidnapping, banditry, insurgency, gun runnings. That they said the soldier came, the army, a general came, he said, a Fulani man, we don't have to buy them, you know. All we have to do is just demilitarize them, we rehabilitate them, then we can reintegrate them back into the Nigerian soldiers. In fact, we can still put them into the Nigerian politics, wherein they become the Nigerian president before a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has never wielded a gun in his life. Before a person like you and I. So what I tell you is that as you and I are, if you go into the political arena, a repeated bandit, we don't buy so many people, they go vote for them.
Now, considering the movements and coalition by the eastern and southwestern governors to forge a common front to fight this ISWAP and terrorist influx in the southwest, could it be said that it is a failed attempt since people under their watch is being rounded up and killed, several communities, sacked? I mean, what exactly? Does it mean there is no hope for the Yoruba nation?
Well, talking of, limiting these conversations to the Western region is a disservice to the collective suffering of the Southerners. And when I'm talking about the Southerners, I mean the Niger Deltans.
Yes, even the Southeast. See what is happening in most recent time.
Even in the South.
Women are being raped.
Some women came out in Ebonyi and Enugu State specifically to protest heavily that Fulani are raping them. In the Ondo, the Fulanis have come out to emphatically state that the forest of Oyo belongs to them. It is their ancestral right now.
Oh my God.
Nobody can recover it.
Wow,
He got to a point where Imakide said that, hey, these bandits are just 8 kilometers away from where I am residing. He went to commission a road around Okeogun, Barapa. These are places that share boundaries with Ilorin and all that. Then the bandits were just 8 kilometers away. He had to run. He couldn't commission that road. What does that tell you? This is beyond whether the Yorubas, but again, I understand where you are going, because the leaders of the Yorubas political structure are myopic people. Likewise, people like Peter Mba, Francis Nwafuru, people like Uzodimma, likewise, people who are in the Niger Delta, okay, they are all being, they have been manipulated by these Fulani people. I don't know how they do it, but it is so sad that we in the South, we claim that we are educated. You and I can agree, right? We know that these people are not supposed to be worked with. The Yorubas pride themselves to be the most educated people, which I have been questioning for the past 2 years. I have done so many programs on your channel that I question my Yorubas who could be listening to me that are we truly the most educated? Because we are not acting what we say, but that's aside. Despite our level of education, how come these people who are charlatans, who are non-entities, who are destitute, who are illiterate on a massive scale, they cannot compose one paragraph?
Majority of them, but not all.
Yeah, majority of them. Yet they rule over us. It is unthinkable for me. It is more like a spell. Because these guys, when we catch them, when we unveil the mask, it is a full animal. Not on one occasion, on multi occasions. Not 1, not 10, not 20. Nnamdi Kanu said it. The Fulani man responded that anybody that releases Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has committed treason against the Fulanis. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? That anybody that released Nnamdi Kanu has committed treason against Fulanis, not against Nigeria. It means that the Fulanis comes first before the Nigerian Republic. Thank you very much.
So before you leave,
ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ gbọ́ yẹn, Fúlàní ló ní Nàìjíríà, kí ló wá ló dé tá fi bá wọn gbé ńbẹ̀? Wọ́n pa wá every blessed day. Àwọn ló ń rúlù lé wa lórí. Wọ́n wọnú gbó wa lè ṣe ohunkóhun. Self defense ti di pé kó lọ yẹgi fún ẹni tó defend ara ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká kúrò ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ jẹ́ á padà sílé. Tá bá padà sílé, Fúlàní ò lè lágbára lórí wa. Wọn ò lè pàṣẹ fún wa. Wọn ò lè ráàyè lórí ilẹ̀ wa. Wọn ò ní lè máa pa wá bọ́n ṣe ń pa wá yìí. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ni iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa. Wọn ò jẹ́ káwọn àgbẹ̀ ó lọ oko mọ́. Ebi pọ̀ nílùú, gbogbo nǹkan bàjẹ́. ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ já fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká gbára wálẹ̀. Arákùnrin yẹn ní ó láwa la mọ̀wé jù káàkiri àgbáyé, àwa la lọ́pọlọ jù, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká lò ó sí àsìkò tó yẹ ká lò fún. Ẹ já dìde ọmọ aládé, ẹ já gbára wa lọ́wọ́ Fúlàní, ẹ já gbára wa sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Ṣàríà. Ọba mi Èdùmàrè á dúró tì wá o. Gbogbo àpapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, àwa sọ wípé a ò fẹ́ Ṣàríà ní ilẹ̀ wa, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ dìde ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa, ẹ jájọ ṣiṣẹ́ ìláṣepọ̀ kí Fúlàní má bàa gba ilẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa, ká má bàa fi ilẹ̀ wa pàtàn. Wọ́n ti dúró ní bùbá o, wọ́n bẹ nínú igbó wa káàkiri, kí ọba mi Èdùmàrè kó gbà wá o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, a ò ní rétò yìí jù báyìí lọ. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o, ẹ bá mi share ètò yìí. Ọba mi Èdùmàrè á mú gbogbo adé ilẹ̀ lérí wa o. Mega rally wa tó ń bọ̀, Olódùmarè á ya ọjọ́ náà sí mímọ́ o. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ àjọ ṣe o, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá kó lè tùbà, kó lè tùṣẹ́. Ó dàárọ̀. A ó tún pàdé lọ́la lágbára Elédùmarè. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́.
Oníkápọ̀wọ́pọ̀ kájọ ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí kò sí Nàìjíríà mọ́ o. Nàìjíríà.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe, Odùduwà nation ló lè ṣe, kí ìlú kó lè túbà kó lè túṣẹ́, Odùduwà nation ló lè ṣe, kí ìlú kó lè túbà kó lè túṣẹ́, Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe. Kàmárò náà kàmárò jẹ́jẹ́ ni.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Oúnjẹ ó wálẹ̀, òǹgèrè á máa lọ nílé mọ́.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Ìlú á máa tòrò, ìlú á máa dùn sí ni.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde síta ká jà fẹ́tọ́ wa.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Tó ń bẹ lórílẹ̀‐èdè àti diaspora.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà ẹ wá.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò ṣọ̀rọ̀ bàbá mi Sunday Igboho nìkan lásán.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tá a mú wá bí.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Gbogbo ọba tó ń gbẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá.
Yorùbá nation.
Ẹ dákun ẹ ti olóyè Sunday Igboho lẹ́yìn.
Yorùbá nation.
Gbogbo àwọn jagunjagun tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá.
Yorùbá nation.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ti Sunday Igboho lẹ́yìn.
Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe.
Gbogbo àwọn pásítọ̀ ká.